Yeah. Hey, I'm Adam.
I'm Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buds and Suds.
So Bozo. I bought this and then I saw a friend of mine had checked it in, given it a 2.0. Not sure about that one. I trust his opinion, but it gets better numbers than that. It's Bozo.
It's Bozo.
I had to get... So I have to read all the different things that are in it. Now the interesting thing is, if you read this, it's hints of, but it doesn't actually say it's brewed with. But if you look at the untapped, the info, the details, it's an imperial stout brewed with molasses, lactose, chocolate, almonds, hazelnuts, vanilla beans, cinnamon, oak spiral, chili, marshmallow, muscovado sugar, chestnuts, and coffee. So I bet we don't get half those, but let's see.
I'm going for 4. Let's get 4.
We'll get 4. This is a hefty beer. 17.2%.
17.2. I've had a vintage of this off a cellar list, like a 12 or a 14 or something, and I remember getting molasses, and that was
which is impressive after that many years.
Yeah, exactly. So
it holds the glass really well.
Yeah, darkness.
All right, let's get the nose.
Okay, it almost smells like just a Russian Imperial Stout to me.
I get coffee first. You don't get coffee? You get roast?
I get, well, but it's soft. It's like marshmallowy vanilla, bittersweet, roasted chocolate. But I say I do not, and maybe a little nuttiness, but I do not get cinnamon. Definitely not.
Cinnamon.
Don't get any chili.
No nuttiness.
No real nuttiness.
No
coffee.
Molasses.
Maybe it's hidden there somewhere.
That's the first thing I get.
It's kind of this marshmallowy, roasted, bittersweet chocolate.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's really good.
It's definitely not a 2.0. That's for sure.
No. So what I like about this is, again, we just had a maple stout. That muscovado sugar gives it a nice sweet base, which I like because you guys watch this, you know I don't like those, or I prefer a little sweetness to my stouts, and this does not have a big bitter bite because it lays this sugary base down.
But the muscovado sugar, that type, like the Belgian candy sugar, is really sweet, but without that lactose after.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't really get lactose on this, to be honest with you. I get sweetness, which, pure, like a cane sugar or like a Belgian candy sugar.
Yeah.
I don't get coffee on the flavor. I still get it on the nose, but I don't.
I get that. That's a great description, that Belgian candy, or kind of like a brown. This kind of pure cane sugar.
Right, the unrefined sugar.
The unrefined sugar. That's a great way of putting it. And then kind of this fluffy marshmallow vanilla.
So you get vanilla? Okay.
Well, I get something
sweet besides.
The main thing I get, there is a roasty malt backbone.
Yes, there is.
That's the backbone of this beer. So all that stuff around it is just adjunct. And I like what the sugar does to kind of cut that roastiness, and I get this kind of fluffy vanilla marshmallow stuff to it as well. That I really dig. Now, I would love some cinnamon chili, hazelnut coffee, but I just don't get that kind of stuff. And this is what I remember from the vintage I had as well. It was this sweet, kind of molassesy, one of those molasses cookies that had the sugar sprinkled on top. You know what I'm talking about?
I love those, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of has that feel to me.
So, all right. If you didn't know it had all those adjuncts, if you just knew it was...
Maybe some coffee there.
If you knew it had coffee and maybe maple. So compared to what we just had, it's still pretty good. It's not a 4.5, but it's still pretty good to me.
Oh, yeah, no. And it's not boozy.
Oh, for 17? No way.
It drinks very easy for 17.2%. I think a great description is like that. If you guys remember those molasses cookies with the sugar kind of embedded on top, melted on top, whatever you want to call it, it's very similar to that. It's very solid. I'm gonna go like a 4.25. I dig this.
I'm 4.25, 4.3. I'm gonna go 4.33. I like it a little bit more than that. Yeah. But I'm ignoring all the other stuff that's supposed to be in it because there's no way you can get all those.
No.
But what I'm getting, I dig.
And in its defense, it says hints of.
Right.
If you were able to pick out a cinnamon, okay, that's fine. You could pick out. We're going for big things that we're getting out of this. This isn't an Abraxas. You're not getting cinnamon and vanilla and chili. It's more of that, just that kind of nice imperial stout that has some adjuncts tweaking it and refining the edges of it.
So as many things as are in this, it almost makes me wonder if they made different beers and kind of blended them together just to, kind of garbage pail it, I like it. I mean, I dig it. I would get it again.
425. Although I just said it's not boozy. Try taking bigger than a little bit of a sip and you do feel... No, I'm not saying do that. I'm just saying if you did try to take like a pale ale size pint sip, you might get some of that booze, because I think I got a little bit bigger sip on that one. Felt it a little bit there. Real solid, 425,
433.
433. This is really good.
It is good.
A smidge better than a 2.0 that our buddy. He is either PO'd about something, whether he wanted he wanted a cinnamon bomb or something. I don't know. Because if you thought you were at cinnamon, vanilla, marshmallow, and you thought you were getting like one of those Mexican type beers, those Mexican coffee stouts. Yeah, that's not what this is at all. So maybe that's just tweaked his melon a little bit.
So try getting the nose again, see if you get any coffee now that you've gotten acclimated to it. I still get coffee. It's just
I get this kind of marshmallow vanilla.
Okay.
That's what I get. And some booze, actually. Yeah.
Oh, so it needs to be barrel aged. A little more vanilla.
It's really good though.
That's
that sip after taking a big whiff, I even get this more like icing sweet vanilla desserty.
Yeah, I love the sweetness to it. Too many lactose stouts. Yeah, I know I complain about it every time I drink a lactose stout. Just too much lactose, too much of that artificial flavor, and this doesn't have that.
Yeah.
So I like it. 4.3.
But at 17.2, I'm going to slow down the pace with which I am drinking this.
So we're just going to sit here and make a video that's 20 minutes long?
No,
we're not.
We're going to call it. Anything else?
No.
As always, guys, if you have the beer you love the beer you have. Thanks.